we are looking at how I did for the month of July 2025, but I got a couple loose ends to tie up before I total up all my profit and all that jazz. So let's just go over this stuff real quick, and then there's two on Bricklink, I think. Charmander plush, $10.99 free shipping, bought with a bunch of other stuff. Figured might as well list it. Splinter, $13.99 free shipping. Oops, I forgot one. Alright, so like I said, Splinter, $13.99 free shipping. These two penguins, $25 plus shipping, so almost $40 all in on those. I had these sitting around, I didn't want to list them, and somebody wanted them because it sold like 48 hours later. Last one of these going out, I mean there was only two, but other one going out, $19.99 plus shipping. I paid $3 a piece for those, so 6 into 30 I think is what it works out to probably. Right here, probably a quarter into these, so not big money but easy money. They're DC figures from Wendy's, $9.99 free shipping. Again, just easy. And then same buyer got these two things. This Mickey Mouse right here, and I have a standing listing right now, only 20 available, but 10 random minifigures, and that just means 10 random heads, horses' legs, and a few accessories. So they're all in $39.98 free ship. And I know it's not incredibly popular that I do that with my minifigure parts, but I've got so many. I gotta do something to start getting stuff out of here. So that's a solution I'm exploring. 3 Bricklink orders here, $37.96, $13.82, $38.60. Right here, so one piece was new, so I set it aside. The rest I'll put in a separate baggie. These, I can't remember exactly what I paid for the Lego bin at a yard sale, but I saw all these sitting on top of it, and I was like, those have got to be like $2 a piece, and yep, sure enough. So that paid for everything. There's 10 of them there, so that's rad. Sweet and sweet. I don't post a lot of hands, but I posted one. Somebody bought it. Somebody spent 50 cents for one hand, which is wild. And last one. This one technically happened August 1st. Not technically, it did happen August 1st, but I'm here packing orders, $21.38. And let me get the numbers together and we'll talk numbers. This piece is $4, by the way. Wild. That looks nice. Ooh, epic. All right. Let's look at some numbers. So eBay brought in a measly, paltry $1,677.84. eBay's taking a back seat. Keeps moving further back on the bus. So actually something interesting about that I'll discuss later if I remember. Let me put a little note right here so I do remember. Bricklink brought in a whopping $3,440.22. Love that. Love that. Amazon, $11.67, and I am not selling on Amazon. I have affiliate links down below, and some people have bought stuff that I talk about, like the webcam I use for posting minifigure parts, and some of the, like, these sorting tray things. I don't have these on there, I don't think, because I don't buy them on Amazon. But it's awesome. And then I was telling some people on Discord, or I was talking to somebody, I can't remember. It's been a long day. Like, if somebody clicks on that link, they don't even have to buy what it is they clicked on. If they click on that link and they're like, oh, I need to buy groceries, and they go buy groceries, I still get a small cut of that. Very small percentages here. We're talking like very, very small. I think this $11.67 is based off of 3 months of people doing that. Every little bit helps though. I'll take it. It's not any extra effort other than setting up the links, so why not? YouTube, $178.01, and I had a video pop off. It was the yard sale where I scored a bunch of Lego. Actually, let me look up that video real quick. It's called I had a really good title for it. It's like the yard sale haul I've been waiting for, analytics. That video has made $48.91. Not bad. It's really tapered off here through the end of June and all of July. But I wonder if these things have a habit of like, they take off, they level out, and YouTube like analyzes the data and then it starts pushing it to people again. So it'll be interesting to see if that happens again. Anyways, higher than average YouTube thing. Gig work, $75. I've discussed this before. I have such limited time in here being a dad while my kid's out of school. I have even less time in here. So, and then my wife's pregnant and she's, you know, can't lift stuff. She owns her own business. So occasionally she hires me to like go do something. And it's not that I don't want to just help her. It's just that like, if I'm already giving up the time where I could be in here, like we need to like offset that financial thing. Anywho, off platform, $15. Somebody messaged me about buying something. I don't remember what it was, to be honest. Fees. Everybody wants their cut, $665.58 out the door. Shipping, $871.94. Shipping has gone up. I was just packing up those Bricklink orders and I was like, I'm gonna have to raise my shipping prices again. And I'm already like super low compared to a lot of people on shipping costs there. I think I would raise it like another 25 cents or something. I charge $4.75 flat rate. And if it's like an 8-ounce package and it goes to California, it costs me like $5 to mail it. So it's not like I'm bleeding money, but it's not as good as it was. Cost of goods, we had a big month buying stuff, $1,481.59. But I want you to take a close look at that number and look at eBay sales. eBay sales covered my cost of goods. And it used to be that Bricklink did that. Bricklink is now the money winner and eBay helps cover costs, which is amazing. It's an incredible feat that we keep reinforcing. Shipping supplies, I was super bummed that I had to buy some this month, but I ship stuff, so I need stuff. $290.62. Other expenses, subscriptions, services, things like that, $24.80, not bad at all. And that left me with $2,063.21. $2,000 is like the bare minimum I try to hit, and this month was rough. We were coming off our vacation where we were all through Virginia and North Carolina. And then we had a week where family was visiting and it was birthday parties and stuff. So I would like come out here for like 3-4 hours, do stuff real quick. And then we'd go, you know, we live in a big city where people like want to go do stuff, right? We're in Chicago. People want to go downtown. They want to go see this. They want to go see that. They want to go to the beach. We're not just going to hang out at the house here. So I was super proud of that. And, you know, my wife trying to get her business set up for maternity leave, our kids out of school. The point being, I feel like I did super well for all of the restraints that I was working with. Very happy with that. Cool. I want to say, let's beat this goal for August. But baby's due date is August 30th. That's going to be a stretch. I'm not going to set any crazy goals for this month because I have no idea what's going to happen this month. Baby could be a week early. Baby could be 2 weeks early. Baby's going to do what baby's going to do. Catch you guys later. I love you.